ざ始まれば一人芝居だ。ずっとそばにいたって結局ただの観客だ。感情のない I'm sorry、 それはいつも通り慣れてしまえば悪くはないけど、君とのロマンスは人生柄、続きはしないことを知った。もっと違う設定でもっと違う関係で出会える世界線選べたらよかった。もっと違う性格でもっと違う価値観で愛を伝えられたらいいね。そう願っても無駄だから。 Goodbye 君の運命の人は僕じゃない。辛いけど否めない、でも離れがたいのさ。その髪に触れただけで痛い、でも甘いな。Goodbye それじゃ僕にとって君は何。答えはわからない、わかりたくもないのさ。たった一つ確かなことがあるとするのならば、君は綺麗だ。誰かが偉そうに語る恋愛の論理、何一つとしてピンとこなくて、飛行機の窓から見下ろした知らない街の夜景みたいだ。もっと違う設定でもっと違う関係で出会える世界線選べたらよかった。至って純な心で叶った恋を抱きしめて、好きだとか無責任に言えたらいいね。そう願っても虚しいのさ。 Goodbye 繋いだ手の向こうにエンドライン引き伸ばすたびにうずき出す未来には君はいない、その事実に暗い。そりゃ苦しいよな。
Hello everyone! Welcome to the stream on the Osuminian Philippines Nationals for the 7K round.
Goodbye 君の運命の人は僕じゃない。辛いけど否めない、でも離れがたいのさ。その髪に触れただけで痛い、
Who's going to be your commentator for this match?
甘いな。
So we're just gonna be waiting for these to
そ
clear.
れじゃ僕にとって君は何。答えはわからない、わかり。
And we already actually have them rolling. They have already picked their roles. VRX winning the roll with a 94, buenoo getting a 26. So yeah, VRX seems to be protecting Ellen. Well, VRX is pretty confident on the LNs, and I think comparing that to buenoo right now, I think VRX definitely has the advantage on that regard. Alright, so we'll have to analyze here. Rise 4 being buenoo's protect. Again, unsurprising. You really want to go for something that can help act players, well, be able to get better act, and that certainly is a good map. So buenoo will be banning hybrid 3 stellar. I mean, stellar could be a ban that would work. You have to be really careful in that regard. I think VRX bans maybe Rise 1 or Rise 6. Okay, Rise 5, not too far enough from what I was guessing. So Quenic is gonna be the other band here. So now it's gonna be VRX's choice. We have to see if they're gonna be able to continue on. And let's see. So it's going to be LN1. Currently, consistency-wise, VRX seems to be the advantageous one. Like you see those dense patterns, these are the ones where you'd expect buenoo's consistency to sort of fall off. VRX has been pretty consistent on that. Yeah, the fact that these two players are just trading misses and their accuracies aren't too far apart just makes me think one of these players may eventually take the lead immediately, which is honestly going to be really scary right now. VRX finding very nasty misses on this very dense section. I mean, you can't really blame VRX for that. It's really difficult to hit these patterns. buenoo taking full advantage of that, but that's a miss! And now we're on an easier section. But the problem is, VRX's accuracy isn't enough, but Bueno misses once more! And as VRX approaches that 400 combo cap, never mind! As I say that, a miss happens! Bueno does drop again, but it's too late! Way too many misses on VRX's side in that part, and just like that, Bueno takes the first point by virtue of a breakpoint. That accuracy advantage from Bueno was a little bit too much for VRX to overcome. Rise 6 is a pretty technical map, so I'm not surprised that this is what Bueno is going for. And now, we really have to see with how technical this file is. Bueno finding a miss already at the start, but overall that shouldn't really matter too much, because of, again, this being a very technical map, there's definitely gonna be some instances where, how do I even say this? These two players will just find a deadlock and trade misses altogether, but that's more likely to happen on those Ellen picks. And right now, the fact that this is more ricey and the advantage that Bueno has isn't too much, that's really concerning to me, because this is one of the best opportunities for Bueno to take a point. Those misses were not helpful at all, and now that VRX is on the combo cap, it's going to be scary. And again, Bueno finding a drop, and two of those actually. Amazing ability of VRX to hold that combo. Never mind. That accuracy drop was way too much, and that just instantly shifted back to Bueno. But oh, I like how volatile this lead is. Like when I say volatile, it's really easy for them to just trade misses, and this lead could really shift to one player. Bueno finding another drop. The accuracy that Bueno's holding right now, just a little bit too high for VRX to even catch up to. Masyadong mataas ngayon eh. Kung tutuusin mo, okay naman consistency ni VRX, pero yung accuracy talaga yung medyo nakakapagtaka. And medyo lumalapit na. Ay hindi, lumalayo nga eh. Very concerning. Again, like these rolls have not been helping VRX at all. Like the more technicality there is, the more that Bueno's just using it to his advantage, and that's really the reason why this file is really scary. And just like that, Bueno takes another point. Like, look at that look at that ratio difference. 8-3 to 5-6 to 1. That ratio is extremely good on a technical file. The banned map was indeed HB3. Bueno had the run with 310 perfects in that file. So it's going. Oh, wait. Okay, what in the world just happened? We'll get back to this. Unfortunately, we cannot play this map on stream. Sorry, this song on stream. And that's the wrong screen. There we go. It's unfortunate that we have to mute this on stream. Because honestly, this is a pretty good song. But for the sake of protecting the stream from any copyright issues and all that, we are just not going to be playing the song on the background. We're just gonna let these two play in silence. Like you're just seeing right now, these two players can be consistent, but I would really be expecting Buenoo to get slightly better accuracy in comparison. It would actually be unsurprising to see Buenoo get better accuracy because of how his playstyle is oriented. Like I'm pretty sure Buenoo is more of a Rice player in general, but he definitely has the capabilities of an Ellen player. VRX is the same, but ratio wise, I'd really expect Buenoo to have slightly better accuracy. And right now, despite the dense Ellen patterns that you saw, there's still an advantage on Buenoo's side, which is already a scary sign. It's definitely scary because like these two players are going to be pretty close. It's actually really close right now, only 13,000 points. But then again, this is a 3-minute map, so you could really expect these differences to look small, but these are actually sizable differences already. And now that you're throwing in some Ellen and Rice mixed with each other, it's gonna start to make you wonder who's gonna be better when you mix those two patterns all together. And currently, it looks like Buenoo definitely has an advantage. One that he'd definitely be happy to have. But again, it's still anyone's game though. Like 16,000 points, this is definitely a huge advantage. VRX finding a few drops here and there. But I wouldn't call this lead safe. Under no circumstances would this be a safe lead, because we've seen how much these two players can find their drops and all that. And right now, it's kind of evident, it's really kind of evident that these two players have the capacity to play this, but unfortunately, it's just because of the accuracy advantage that Buenoo's holding. Buenoo will be the one to take this. Even though there are a few misses here and there, it's just not gonna matter too much if VRX is able to keep up. Or rather, VRX drops the same amount of misses. Because accuracy wise, Buenoo is definitely taking the advantage. Like, that's a night and day difference, and while VRX had lesser misses, it doesn't really matter because that accuracy advantage from. What do you call this again? From Buenoo was just way too high. So yeah, I think Buenoo might want to go for Another rice? I'd say rice 1 works very well for Bueno. Oh wow, well that's surprising. LN3 is a very technical LN. Sorry, not very technical, actually dense LNs. And now we can bring the music back. Bueno's ratio is like really scary right now. So yeah, LN density OD5. You'd expect VRX to have a shot here at acting. Like at acting. Like you'd expect VRX to have a little bit more of a shot. Because again, the accuracy requirement isn't gonna be too much as compared to other picks. But it's not gonna matter too much if the consistency isn't there. So as you can see, there are patterns here which throw you with some mix of LN. Short, long, and medium. The reason why it's density is because it's pretty straightforward. Almost like you're playing a bracket. No, it's just full L, it's just LN for the most part, that is. And right now, accuracy is clearly on Bueno's side. I think consistency is actually slightly on his end too. But I start to get really concerned now. Because again, accuracy, this is like the one map I think VRX can steal on LNs, and it's not working currently. It's like this strategy has really been working for Bueno. In fact, the accuracy really has been really high. And just with that, you pair the accuracy with the consistency, you definitely get a very scary threat. And just like that, Bueno missing on the final section, not gonna matter anymore. Just like that, that's an amazing score from Bueno right now. 966k compared to 917. Both still really good scores, but clearly night and day in terms of that accuracy. It's honestly, this performance has just been really scary in general. Because of again, just because of how consistent Buenoo has been, and not to mention accurate. And now we're approaching a chord scene pick, which honestly I'm not sure why VRX would choose this. Because you have to remember, Rice-wise, it's been very much favored towards Buenoo right now. So honestly, really not sure what he's going for here. I'm actually really concerned right now because Buenoo holds ridiculously high accuracy at opponents, which for the most part he won't really be able to do much with that. Both players trading a miss, but it's not gonna matter. Despite this being dense, Buenoo holds on to that accuracy, but VRX's accuracy isn't that bad as well. Even though they're trading misses, it's not gonna matter too much. Because usually when trades happen, they benefit the players who are actually in the league. And currently that would be Buenoo. But wait a second, that one drop is very big. And now we're just really going to be seeing the full extent how both players will hold on. Fatigue is going to be a big factor now. I start to get really concerned because, yeah, 5 maps in, fatigue is certainly going to be something to consider. Right now, these two players are performing extremely well, but accuracy has been so higher for them. My goodness, 13 greats and 404 perfects. Both players we almost saw double 99 in this file. I mean, these two players are just really good, and it kind of hurts to see that one of these players are going to be saying goodbye. And honestly, it just really hurts, but that's the name of the game here. This is Buenoo's Protect, I think. Now I see Buenoo going for Forsaken Neon, I'm not surprised. I see Corjack file. And Corjack seems to be something that Buenoo is very good at. So yeah, Rice 4, I mean, this is your Corjack file. Corjack's, just look at that accuracy. Almost both players at 99. But man, it's just insane to me again how these two players can just act this file like it's nothing. approaching the difficult core jack section, and what? Okay, 99.91 to 99.35. Just extreme consistency both players I think gained from the section, but as I say that VRX finding a drop, these chords have been brutal. I mean, I won't be surprised. Buenoo getting a 100 and a 200 I think, very unfortunate, but I don't think it's gonna matter anymore. 99.8, again, still gaining. What? We're still seeing 299 here. I don't think that's just going to disappear. With them carrying on this accuracy, being able to play this core jack file despite the patterns here, despite being dense, just not gonna affect them at all. Buenoo still increasing that accuracy, and VRX finding a drop, unfortunate. Ooh! Don't tell me, imagine if Buenoo misses at the end, right? There's no way that happens. Oh, okay. 996.5, 102 perfects. 80 unstable rate, and for VRX 156, these two scores are really good. What in the world are these two scores? I can't believe that just happened. What? I would have reacted much more if I wasn't that sleepy, but congratulations to Buenoo for advancing to the losers bracket finals round. Unfortunate for VRX to lose this, but honestly VRX did really good. Like a lot of the players here, if they were to face VRX, they would definitely not have an easy time at all. And just like that, Buenoo is going to be the winner of this match. Just wow. These two players definitely showed us a match. And thank you so much everyone for coming to the stream. So yeah, there we go. Buenoo is now gonna be waiting on the losers finals. But for now, we'll be waiting 30 minutes for our next match, which is going to be a 7-key match, I believe. I'm not sure when the let's check actually, just to be sure. So the match schedule for Quincy versus VRX is at 8 p.m. today. So don't forget that. But we still have a few. So like 11 for here, and at 12 we're gonna be having Con versus Watch, and after that would be Cielo versus Maple Syrup. But for now, thanks so much everyone for coming to the stream, and see you later.